Batwoman. This Batwoman trailer. I saw it yesterday. Here's my iPhone. Took down some notes. Here we go. The very first thing about this trailer that ruined it for me. I mean, they seriously dropped the ball. It's like I was witnessing a basketball player on an NBA team, and then he went for the hoop, but instead he shot an air ball. I mean, it was just a complete miss for me. When this lady in the beginning of the trailer addressed the public by saying that the Batman gave up on us and the bat's not coming back. Are you kidding me? Fans of The Dark Knight already know that the Batman never quits. Those of you who are familiar with the stories Cataclysm and No Man's Land, they actually are connected. When a 7-point something earthquake, or I think it was an 8-point something earthquake, forgive me, I'm not going to spoil the whole story. I'm just going to mention a few little things about it. There was an earthquake. It struck Gotham, devastated that city. And Bruce Wayne had to leave for whatever reason, I forgot. But he did go, but he came back, and he did not quit. And that is my point, is that the Batman will always find a way. He will never abandon Gotham because Gotham is his baby. All right. Now, the villain in the trailer, I think her name is Alice, if I'm not mistaken. There was a scene when she was, I think, talking to Batgirl. I was about to say Batgirl. I did say Batgirl. I meant to say Batwoman. When she looked at her and said, "Curiouser and curiouser." That is actually a reference from this episode of Batman the Animated Series, when Superman dressed up as Batman and teamed up with Robin so that they together can hunt down Brainiac. In that episode, the villains got together: Bane, the Mad Hatter, Riddler, and they didn't know that that was Superman dressed up as Batman. So this part I love, when Bane was fighting Batman. I mean, actually it was Superman. Superman put the smackdown on him. I love that part. And the Mad Hatter, as he was witnessing this beatdown, came out and said, "Curiouser and curiouser." And I said, you know what? That is a pretty awesome reference. I like that. That was one thing about the trailer that I did enjoy. Now, the lesbian scene. I wish that DC, Marvel, and the rest of the entertainment industry just focus on stories instead of pushing agendas, squeezing agendas into modern day entertainment. It is not necessary. This sort of thing is happening all over the entertainment industry, from comic books to video games to movies. And I'm just saying to myself that there are people that just don't want to see that. There are people that want to get together with other people so that everyone could come together and enjoy. So that being said, I just wish it wasn't there. I just don't want to see it personally. No offense to the LGBT. I'm just simply saying that when it comes to entertainment, those who are behind the scenes should just focus on entertaining instead of pushing agendas in the faces of those who just don't want to see that stuff. Now, moving on to Batwoman discovering the Batcave. I like that scene. That scene was pretty cool. When the bats were, around her and stuff, I was like, yeah, it gave me that Batman vibe, that feeling. And the only part I didn't like in that scene is when I think it was Lucius Fox or maybe it's his nephew or whoever went down went down with her to the Batcave, and she told him that she wanted, she saw Batman's costume from a distance, and she said to the guy, "Can you change it up for me?" And I forgot exactly what he said. I think he said something that is perfect. It doesn't need any changing. And then she said, "The suit will be perfection when it fits on a woman." So what are you saying? You're saying that when Bruce Wayne was wearing it, he wasn't perfect in it. It didn't look right with Bruce Wayne, but it would look better on you. You see, that is once again, the mad scientists, behind closed doors, just pushing, gender politics into entertainment, and they ruining the character. All they need to do is make her an awesome hero. That's it. You don't need to just squeeze in women here and there. That's been going on so much nowadays, with Captain Marvel, and I'm so sick and tired of it. All right, what else? When she did put on the outfit, the bat costume, she did look awesome. I know some people didn't like it. I liked it. I actually loved it. I loved the part when she descended from somewhere. She just came down, and then when she landed like Batman, and I was like, yeah, I'm liking this. So you see, guys, there are likes and dislikes in this video. I'm not like others on YouTube who are just blasting this character. I'm not. I will fairly look at it for what it is, and then share my personal opinions. Everybody's opinion is different, and you are entitled to your perspective. So, anyway, let's move on. And then I think it was her father in this scene who said that you are a female Bruce Wayne. No, you're not. You're not. You're not Bruce Wayne. No. You should be your own individual person. That's it. But once again, the people who are behind this show wants to make her look like the ultimate hero in Gotham. You know, you, throughout the whole trailer, what I just simply cannot stand is the fact that they just pushing Batman out the door. They don't want Batman at all to be acknowledged. They don't. They all they want is her and just her, and that's not the case. Those of you who follow the comics, those of you who watched, I think it was called Batman, Bad Blood, with him and the rest of the Bat family, and Batwoman happened to be in the episode, and he worked alongside her. So Batwoman is not Gotham. She'll never be. Gotham belongs to the Batman. So, what else? Oh, the very end, when she was standing on top of a roof, and the people below was saying, "Oh, that's Batman," and she didn't say a word yet, but they just showed her in her costume, which looks fantastic. Awesome. I love that part. I just hate the part when she was talking to somebody, I forgot who it was, and she said, I'm not gonna let a man take credit for a woman's work." Once again, this agenda nonsense. I mean, right now my brain is scrambled because they dropping the ball. They're missing the point. There are fans like myself that are tired of this. I checked out several other YouTubers, and they have reported the fact that I think in the CW YouTube channel, there are more dislikes than likes. I believe right now it's in 30 or 40,000 dislikes. to 15 or 16 likes, that that says a lot. That is showing that there are people like myself who are getting tired of this nonsense. And if you're listening, Marvel, I'm hoping that when you go into phase 4 with Captain Marvel, you need to just really watch what you're doing, because you can screw up big time and then DC can take the lead. Okay? They're doing fantastic. Endgame was awesome. The new trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home, very good. But don't drop the ball, because there are people like myself who are sick and tired of it. What else I gotta say? Yeah, Batwoman and Captain Marvel both have the same haircuts. I'm like, you know, I don't know. Is DC and Marvel in cahoots? Are they like joining forces, in the shadows to just push this stuff? All they need to do is push good stuff. When Aliens came out and Terminator 2 came out, Ripley and Sarah Connor are still some of my favorite awesome characters. Why? Because they were just simply awesome. That's it. I could go on and on and on. But that's my point. My point is that this trailer, I don't think I'm going to watch this show. I really don't. I mean, I might watch one episode just to be curious, but I stopped watching Supergirl because of this nonsense. And I could see myself just giving it a shot and then move forward. This is the Preacher Man signing out. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you and your families. And in Christ's holy name, I say amen. Peace.